Hello my loves, how y'all all doing today? Hope you're all having an amazing, beautiful, and fantastic day. Today we are here for a video that I never ever thought I would do on my channel. Like, are we shocked? Are we surprised? Are we shook? We should be, okay? Because today I am here for a family home build. Okay, as y'all know, and I say this on my channel all the time, I am not a builder, honey, okay? And so I was like, I really want to create a family home for one of my current households, because my problem is that I always download other people's houses, and I don't know, I just always feel like Legacy Challenge, for example, when I build a house or create a house for my family, I just feel a little bit more connected to the family. And so I really wanted to challenge myself to build a house for one of my current households. It's not the most lovely house in the world, I will say that, because again, your girl's not a builder. So don't come in with high expectations, honey, because you're gonna be disappointed, okay? Because it's just a mess. But today, I was like, let me challenge myself, let me do it. And so I am going to be building a family home. Now, I don't really know exactly like what should I say? Like, I don't know what the name of the house is going to be. I'm just going to title it like family home or something, because I can't even think of like a good house name for this. I will probably, at first I was thinking about like Evergreen Road. So that may be in the title. I don't know. I will probably change my mind at some point, but it's just because I did use a lot of greenery in this home. And surprisingly enough, green is not my favorite color. Like, it's probably my least favorite color. I just don't like green. So I thought it was really funny that I ended up using predominantly green in this home. So to start off this house, I honestly watched a lot of build videos to kind of inspire myself to even get to building. You guys know that I'm a furnisher, like, it's just, you know, building's just not my forte. So I had to kind of watch a few build videos to kind of get the inspiration to really create something that I was proud of and that I could kind of build off of. Also, in the description box down below, this house will be linked, so if you are interested in downloading the home, I would love it. Take some screenshots of your fams in the home. Now, I will say that the link that I have down below is the unfurnished version of the home, so it's completely empty on the inside. So if you want to decorate the inside, go right ahead. I decided that I was going to do a two-part video, one where I actually build the home, and then the second part will be where I furnish the home. Usually a lot of build videos, they do everything in one big video, but I tried to do that and it took me forever to build this house. So the footage was ridiculous. Probably once I get used to building and like kind of it takes me less time to build and furnish, then I probably will do it all in one video. But just because it took me so long to furnish this house and to build this house, I had to put it in two separate videos, because otherwise the video would have been like 40 minutes long, and we're not gonna sit here for 40 minutes, okay? We ain't gonna do it. So it's split into two parts. I don't know when the furnishing will come out. There's just a lot going on in my life, I'm gonna be honest. So I don't really know when it's going to come out, but I hope soon. I have been working on the furnishing slowly and surely. I've been kind of splitting it up into days. So yeah, I also kind of wanted to mention something in this video because I did kind of post, I think it was a mod review, my last video, and then just something happened in my family. So I'm gonna kind of talk about it. I'm gonna try like not to get sad or like emotional. I've been pretty good at like trying to keep my composure. So if you don't really if you follow me, you probably know this already, but I'm very close with my grandparents. I was raised predominantly by my grandparents. I spent a lot of my childhood with my grandparents because my mom was a single parent. She was very busy. So I did they were like my parents, honestly. I always tell people that my grandparents were like my parents. They raised me. So I'm trying to like form my sentences, right? But my grandma passed away last Friday, so it's been kind of difficult, I'm gonna be honest, to just deal with and kind of come to terms with, and I'm having trouble, it doesn't feel real, honestly. Like, it doesn't feel real. Like, I'm so used to calling her and like talking to her and having conversations, and just it's such a weird feeling, I guess. And I don't know if I've like really put everything together and like accepted it. And I guess the reality of like losing my grandma like makes me very scared about, you know, what will happen with my grandfather too, because we're super, super close. Me and my grandpa are really, really close. That's like my best friend. I love him to the ends of the earth. And I always told myself when I was younger, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. Like, I don't know how I'm going to handle losing my grandparents, you know? And now that I've lost one of them, I feel that way. I don't really know what to do. I don't know how to like process it. I guess I haven't really processed all of it yet. So, I don't know, but I've been trying to like keep myself busy, like focusing on school, trying to work and stuff to kind of just like, I shouldn't say forget about it, but just kind of like put my headspace somewhere else. Because I feel like when I'm, you know, sitting in bed or like I'm just doing really anything, like my grandma every single morning, she would get coffee. That was like her routine. She always got coffee every single morning. And like, that's something that I do too. I always get coffee every morning. And like now it's just like, even when I get coffee in the morning, I like think about my grandma and I get sad and I'm like, no, like this is not how this is supposed to go. I know like I'm supposed to be sad because obviously like she's my grandmother, but like I know that my grandma wouldn't want me to just be sad all day or like feel bad all day. She would want me to like continue. She was very, very like encouraging when it came to like my YouTube channel and school and like working. She was like, you have to, you know, where are you? Like if I would go visit her, she's like, why are you at work? Why are you in your classes? And my grandpa does the same thing where he's just like, you know, when I came down there to visit, after my grandma passed, I just wanted to be there for him, you know, because they've been together since they were 18. So that's like all my grandpa knows is my grandma. Like that's basically how he spent his whole life. So, I wanted to be there for him and like support him because that's really all he knows. And he told me, he was like, I don't know what I'm going to do now. So, I tried to like kind of support him and just be around him as much as possible. And he's like, why aren't you in school? You need to go back. Go back to your classes. And I'm like, Grandpa, I'm trying to be there to support you. He's like, no, get out of my house. Go do your classes. So it was kind of like one of those things where they're just very supportive of like me and what I'm trying to do and accomplish. So it's just going to be kind of weird not having that my grandma around to like cheer me on. And there's so many like milestones that I really wanted her to be like, at least I wanted her to see me graduate. And I know like she'll see me, like I don't know if you believe in that kind of stuff, but I always believe that she is my guardian angel and she's watching me. I 100% believe that. I have no doubts about it. Because sometimes I just feel like she's around. Is that weird? I don't know. But I don't know. I am still kind of trying to process everything. So there's going to be a lot going on in my life. I am still going to post my videos, obviously, but sometimes I may take like little breaks in between. I'm going to try to post videos and just stay active because, to be honest, posting these YouTube videos and filming YouTube videos is a good distraction. Honestly, I feel like I need it because when I'm not doing anything and when I'm just kind of sitting in my bed, I just think about it a lot, and I just try to like, you know, again, engulf myself in things that I love because that's what my grandma would want me to do. So I am uploading this video today. I'm filming these videos because I know that that's what my grandma would want me to do. So I am just, yeah, I'm here. Hello. So I wanted to kind of like tell you guys that and kind of communicate that because I did disappear on my Discord too because it was just like, people were like messaging and it was hard for me to like get on there and just pretend like everything was okay, you know? So I was like, okay, let me just take a little bit of time away from YouTube, social, focus on, you know, making sure my grandpa doesn't feel like he's completely alone. And so I've been spending a lot of time with him and just kind of, again, processing everything. So yeah, that's another reason why I wanted to make this family home too, is because I feel like my grandma would always try to challenge me to do things that I may not feel confident in doing. And so again, she was one of my biggest cheerleaders. So I really felt like, okay, like I got this. I can do this. You know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make this house and I'm going to kill it. Okay. That's what we going to do today. So that's what I'm doing. Right now, I know it's kind of weird to like go into the situation with my girl mom and like start talking about this build. Okay, we're off of that. We're going to talk about the build because that's why y'all came to this video. But again, I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. I may, you know, kind of disappear a little bit for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Right now, I'm working on the side of the house, and at first, I was gonna make this into kind of like a little playground situation, but I honestly thought it'd be super cute to have like a garden on the side, and yeah, I thought it would be cute. I don't know. It actually ended up working out, and then in this spot, the reason I added this big old, I can't even call it a garden, this big old square of plants is because Twinbrook is so annoying, okay? I built this house in Twinbrook because it was the only save that I had where I hadn't really been in it in a while. So I was like, let me go and build this house in Twinbrook, okay? So Twinbrook, sometimes in the lots, they have like big dark splotches just randomly on their lots, and I couldn't get rid of it for some reason. I don't know what was going on, but it was really bothering me, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I can just build onto it and kind of like cover the splotch so then that you can't see it, because I really wanted the house to be very bright looking. So yes, I did build this house in Twinbrook, and it is also on a 30 by 30 lot as well. Originally, I had it on a 30 by 20, as you guys can probably see. You'll be able to see eventually. I actually ended up moving it to a 30 by 30 because I just felt like there wasn't enough backyard space, and I really wanted to add a pool. Like, that was just something that I knew I needed to have. I really wanted this particular family that was moving into this home to have a pool. So I ended up moving the house completely and moving it to a 30 by 30 lot, which really helped when it came to backyard space. Like, I just needed more space, honey. Alrighty, it was a necessity. So your girl moved it to a 30 by 30 lot. And then everything just kind of worked out. I think it worked in my favor. I really felt like it was pretty nice. I actually really liked the greenery in the front area, which I'm surprised because just greenery and like terrain and all that stuff in The Sims 3 is not my strong suit. But I think it actually turned out pretty decently. I really want to work, now that I've gotten this house kind of situated, I really want to renovate a world in not Sunset Valley, a world in Sunset Valley. I really want to renovate a world in The Sims 3, like really badly. That is one of my biggest wants, is to just take a world, completely renovate it, and kind of do videos on it. I have been doing Sunset Valley, which is fun. I love renovating Sunset Valley. I think it's such a fun experience. But I kind of want to renovate another world, and I can't think of which world I want to do. That's why I did that poll on the community page and asking you guys like which world you really think needs a makeover. And the funniest thing is that the world that won was Sunset Valley, which is a world I was already renovating. I kind of put Sunset Valley in there, you know, just because like I felt like, you know, it's the base of the, you know, it's like the OG world in The Sims 3, so it just made sense for me to add it in there. But yeah, so I decided to just like add in Sunset Valley, or to as like a little poll option. Okay, yes. But I think Twinbrook was second, so I think I may renovate Twinbrook. And honestly, I feel like Twinbrook needs the most. I was honestly surprised that Sunset Valley won, because in my personal opinion, I think Twinbrook is the worst world in The Sims 3, which is crazy because like back in the day, Twinbrook was the only world that I played in. Literally, all my families lived in Twinbrook. But I think it's because I felt like Twinbrook was the most family-esque world in The Sims 3. But at the same time, it's like, I thought it was so hideous. Like, I thought Twinbrook was just a hot mess. I think it's because of like the swamps and all that stuff that are there. It just doesn't look cute. It's very gray and like sad. But I mean, if I had like a lighting mod, it kind of helped the situation. But I just thought it was like super funny that I just just did not like Twin Brook at all, but yet, or I think it's the ugliest world, but yet I used it all the time back in the day. Almost done with this lot here. I'm currently just working on getting the backyard finalized. I honestly was gonna add a little bit more stuff for kids, but I felt like there wasn't enough space to kind of fit everything in, so I just kind of decided to do the seesaw, the tree house, and then I think I may have added like a seating area right next to the seesaw. I don't remember. I may have even deleted the seesaw and just added a seating area. Yep, I deleted the seesaw, but I added a little seating area. I honestly regret not adding more chairs because the people that I do have planned to live in this house, they know a lot of people, like a lot, and they always throw parties and stuff, so I just feel like they may have needed a little bit more backyard space to kind of see all of the Sims that they know. But I also think this house was a lot smaller than I originally planned. At first, I planned for it to be a 5-bedroom and 3 bath, but that's just not gonna happen. Like, the reality is it ain't gonna happen. So my Sims are probably gonna have to move again into a different house. So I'll probably make another house that's a little bit bigger to kind of prep for them to move. But this house for now, I think it's probably going to be either a 3 or a 4 bedroom because it is kind of a little bit smaller than I expected it to be originally. I kind of wanted the house to be a little bit bigger, but once I actually got into the inside, I was like, ooh, this house is really small. So the bedrooms are probably going to be either really, really small, or there's going to be less bedrooms. If I do a 4-bedroom house, then the bedrooms are probably going to be incredibly small, but I don't really know yet. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you think that I should do more builds like this. This was really, really fun. I did have a great time building it, and the great thing about builds is that I was kind of able to do it in different days, so that was great. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video today, and I just want to say hug your loved ones, and just, you know, if you haven't had the chance to call your mom or your dad or your grandma, your grandpa, your cousin, please do so. The one thing that I have learned from this loss is, even though I kind of had already contacted and I already kind of talked to my cousins pretty frequently, every day is not promised. So I have taken every opportunity I can to just check up on my cousins, make sure that they're okay, and just check up on my family, call my dad, things like that. So I would just recommend, if you haven't today, just call somebody in your family and just see how they're doing. But anyways, you guys, I love you all so very much. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all very, very soon with another new video. Bye, guys.